All right, I guess it's time for part two of the. I mean, it isn't even a New Year's show anymore. It's taken so long. Yeah, you did take too long. What do you mean? This is all you're doing. No, you had to wait until some sort of. I don't know. I'm sure it's one of the Asian countries' New Year's, where they got a bunch of dragon-like pinata things running around and a bunch of ladies lighting lanterns on boats and or they got flying lanterns and almost too many eel-like dragon things running around, and it's very colorful, of course. And yeah, I mean, I'd say my main note would be one too many elongated eel-like, serpentine-like dragon things, which I by far my least favorite. You know who I hate you ever seen Never Ending Story? That sad one with the horse and the Indian kid and anyway, there's that eel-like snake dog, Falcor. He flies. He's a snake. He's an eel. He's a worm. He's a dog. He's a dragon. Always gave me nightmares. And it's like he's not as friendly as you guys think. He's very scary. He's a snake. He's a snake dog. You can't. Y'all are gonna trust this serpent-like worm dog thing? Okay, yeah, y'all go fly off with the eel dog. See where that gets you. He ended up being friendly and a good ally. Okay, well, at least I played it safe. You never know. You hop on the back of that thing, and all of a sudden he's doing some sort of eel trick, snake-like serpentine trick, and you're, I don't know, whatever they do, whatever tricks they pull. Speaking of tricks, I thought that was your resolution for the new year, was to pull more tricks and pranks. Yeah, I've been pretty successful thus far. I honestly, I've been doing more traps, Home Alone like traps. I got Laura real good. I put a bunch of micro machines on the bottom of the stairs, and yeah, she fell, and truth be told, yeah, she shattered her tailbone into 15 million pieces, but God, was that funny when I jumped out and said, ha ha, gotcha. I said, bet you didn't even know what micro machines were. Couldn't even see them, they're so small. It's like, honey, I shrunk the cars and trucks and other vehicles. And yes, there's a battleship, and yes, there's a jet where I pretend to do multiple mission accomplished. What's the plural of accomplishments? I don't know, dude. Mission accomplishments. No, that's not. No. Accomplished. I'll figure it out. It's one of those dumb ones like octopi. Accomplishment. Accomplish. Mission. Shit. No. Now I got vertigo. Yeah, that'll cause vertigo. What even is vertigo? The only time I ever hear it is when some annoying lady is complaining about her eardrum and her equilibrium being off. I'm like, oh, your equilibrium is off? Okay. What else is wrong, lady? Well, you got vertigo. And then of course, everybody looks at me with a very menacing and hateful scowl. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And that's the story of the third time I was kicked out of a Kelsey-Seybold clinic for being too mean in the waiting room. Yeah, honestly, I'm a menace. I'm a menace in a waiting room. I don't even know what I'll do. I might take toys from your kid. If he's playing with blocks, I might want to play with blocks. Oh, you're reading Golf Digest? Not anymore. I'm reading Golf Digest now. Yeah, I'm just an absolute menace. Yeah, it sounds as bad as it gets. That's terrible. You got to keep people guessing sometimes. Everybody wants me to. Now they think I'm all friendly and I got candy, and me and Michelle Obama are riding around in a Lincoln Town car doing whatever, and I'm painting and everything's all hunky-dory. No. I'm still a war criminal, you know what I mean? So I got to remind people sometimes
No, I don't think you really need to remind people at all. I think that's pretty much at the forefront anytime your name or is mentioned or you're at anything. So yeah, I think that's will be commented below your picture for the rest of eternity. Anytime it's ever brought up, somebody will write war criminal under there.
Yeah, but that's probably my fans. I kind of owned it. I like took control over it. So now I want to be called that. Call me that. Call me the war crook. Oh, there's W. There's the war crook. Yeah, he's sneaky. He'll pull a trick on you. He'll do all sorts of things. He's a war crook. Watch out.
Yeah, war criminal actually sounds worse than war crook. Sounds just it's like a sex pest. It's kind of the same kind of thing. It's like a war crook. What are you stealing? Oh, I don't even know. What are you? You're like the stealing gold off a dead soldier's teeth.
Do I look Japanese?
Yeah. When you're doing the racist slanty eye thing.
Hey, we're not on video. Why did you have to rat me out like that? Please, if I'm being secretly racist, you're supposed to laugh and chuckle with me and not tell anybody.
Well, as somebody who is not racist, I'd like to be full disclosure. Anytime that you're doing something like that, I'm gonna scream it. I'm gonna scream. W is doing a racist face thing. So don't do any more of that. What are you scribbling?
Nothing.
What are you drawing?
Nothing. I'm into art. I'm into art now. I'm drawing you like one of those French ladies.
What are you doing? What are you drawing? No.
What does that look like to you?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that particular symbol.
Really? It's a pretty infamous symbol. Sure it doesn't look familiar?
Well, number one, no, it doesn't look familiar because it's completely incorrect. It's somehow more disrespectful for you to do it that way.
Yeah, I never could figure out which way the things go. Okay, so yeah, the swastika bit's not good. Slanty eyes isn't funny. What, I mean...
Are you trying to do a Kanye thing right now?
No. Why would I do that?
You're not going to you don't have some props for some sort of hilarious bit? You're not going to proclaim your love for Adolf Hitler?
No, I would never do that. I'm more of a Goebbels type guy. Or like, who's the tank guy? Rommel. Rama Lama Ding Dong is what they call me.
No, nobody's ever called you that.
Yeah, I'm super into the tank battles of Northern Africa. And Rommel, and he's got his tanks. They're panzers, or I call them the pansies. They're riding around in tanks. They got Shia LaBeouf in the back and the Punisher. And and they're back there and they're just riding around, and it's probably really hot in there. Shia LaBeouf's yelling about some sort of art installation and how he didn't mean to hit his lady. And the Punisher is like, I'm going to beat you up because I'm the Punisher. Even though we're best friends, I'm going to hold you accountable. Then that chubby Hispanic guy that's in Ant-Man, that guy. The jovial Hispanic guy, I can't understand him. He's speaking gibberish.
It's another racist joke. That's way too many early on, but okay. So you're just in some deranged fever dream writing your own plot to the tank movie Fury. I feel like that's what you're doing.
Yes, I am. Speaking of Fury, my favorite boxer, Tyson, the Gypsy King. and I'm allowed to say it because that's his nickname and he is one. It's not pejorative. If it's in this instance, it's very, very hallowed. That guy rules.
And Tyson Fury does rule.
And he's funny, and he sings songs, and he fights, and he's racist. He's a gypsy.
Please don't say it. You can say his nickname once, but you don't need to keep saying that.
I never understood why that one is, like, I don't understand why that one's such a big deal. Like, I was under the impression that nobody has ever, not once, ever liked one of those people.
I mean, I think you're thinking of all of the stereotypes that other minorities are kind of put on them for you to have a bad impression of them. I think that's kind of the same kind of thing.
No, I'm pretty sure they all are traveling criminals, and
no,
yeah, they are. They're all circus crooks, and they all can fight, and they're in caravans, and honestly, I'd like to see a caravan off. Like, one caravan gets to enter the U.S. It's between the Central American, the Guatemalan, and then the gypsies.
Don't say gypsies.
Who do you think would win? I mean, you got the resilience and the sheer mental fortitude of the Central Americans, and then you have the just the criminal mastermind cunning and hand-to-hand combat skills of the G people. So I don't know. If you're playing soccer, you gotta like the Central Americans. But if you're doing you're in some sort of fun house, I don't know, man. I gotta go with the G people. So yeah, it's a tough battle. We'll see who wins. It's my new show. It's like Celebrity Deathmatch, but it's caravans of people, and we judge them, and they fight each other, and then we watch it for our own entertainment. And as I'm saying it out loud, that sounds as racist as anything else. I'm really on one today, aren't I?
Yeah, it's probably as bad as it gets.
No, it could get much worse. Let me call on the Secret Service and get my face paint in.
No, we're not doing face paint.
Oh, you thought I was going to do blackface? Well, you're wrong. I'm going to do it.
No, you were never going to. No, you weren't.
What was that noise? Hold on. Julio, bring in my clown makeup. Yes, the real clown makeup.
Why do you always have clown makeup?
You never know when a rodeo is going to pop out, and you need to distract a bull, and you also I don't know. It's fun. Sometimes it's fun to put on makeup and hide out in sewer drains and scare kids and make balloon animals and cry a lot. Just cry.
Wow, okay, that took a terrible dark turn.
Gotcha. Another one of my tricks. I'm actually in a great mood. The only one downtrodden is you when you're down on a horse trotting.
It's not downtrodden, it's downtrodden.
Well, I'm up prancing.
Well, up prancing.
Yeah, you ever seen the Olympics, the dressage, horse dancing? It's a game. It's where the rich elites try to make a horse dance by thrusting their groins on it, but there's no music, and you really can't do anything but thrust. And they'll play music at the event, but it's not actually synced up to whatever your horse is doing. So basically, it's just, it's a terrible event. One of the worst. But anyway, so yeah, I'm real big into that now.
Wait, I'm pretty sure, dude, you had a whole spaz episode where you were getting tormented by the ponies and the horses that were at the ranch. You were getting bit by that black horse in the night, and there was a horse mutiny. Did maybe that episode didn't come out? But I'm pretty sure you were as anti-horse maybe even more anti-horse than me, and that's tough to do. You know, I hate horse. I mean, especially a night horse. That's the worst. I mean, nobody even knows what that is. Nobody's ever seen one.
Well, I would say I have, but I didn't see it. He's black like the night sky. That mane's blowing in the wind, and those hooves, those sneaky hooves, not making a sound in the dirt as he looks to once again bite me, pretend my hand's an apple, and get his friends to do the same and kick at me and neigh and whinny and to just be annoying dumb horses. Yeah, you're right, I hate him. You're right. Okay. Thank you for reeling me back in.
This episode we're not gonna release this. I might put it out like down the line when I'm like, oh, here is some bonus content of the craziest 15 minutes ever, where you've offended every possible race already, and even species. You've threatened to do blackface. You've poorly drew a swastika. You've talked about Hitler. You've said G slur. You've made your eyes Asian. You've talked about caravans of Central American people. I mean, what else? I mean, that's pretty much everybody. I mean, is there anybody that? Oh yeah, I mean, you talked about dragons and Asian people at the Chinese New Year, and you talked about. Yeah, I think you might actually be as racist as people think you are.
No, I'm just a war crook, a simple war crook. I might sneak a grenade here and there. I might give you a faulty map that says where my position is, but shockingly, my position is somewhere else, and I got you. Yeah, I'm a war crook. I might steal some beans from another camp and replace it with a worse kind of beans. Like they'll get pinto and I'll get the refried or something like that. Yeah, nothing about international proxy wars or oil or anything sinister like that. I'm pulling pranks, just like I said. 2023, I'm pulling tricks.
All right. Well, Julio brought your clown makeup. Why don't you put some clown makeup on for us? Maybe why don't you do a TikTok or do a makeup tutorial on how to do proper clown makeup?
Well, it's really simple. Be unhinged. Make sure you got a big creepy smile, and you got a nose that honks. And really, from there on, you got some giant red shoes, and a nose that honks is really my only note. Everything else is it's how you work your personality into it. Learn something. Take a note from the Juggalos. Make your eyebrows be expressive in some way. Maybe put those dots under your eyes. Who knows? Whatever kind of clown you think you are, that's what you can do. So,
well, what kind of clown are you?
You're the worst nightmare, buddy. You better not go anywhere near a sewer drain. Somebody might snatch your ankle. Might slice your Achilles. Well, no, don't. Hey, don't. You didn't talk about that. I'm an unhinged clown. You better. Yeah, you better watch out. Because me and 10 of my friends might hop out of a tiny car.
Okay.
Don't touch my nose because it might make a loud sound. All right, W.
I mean, this is already 20 minutes, and I gotta cut this off. This is bad. I know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say? You don't know shit.
You were gonna call yourself a war crook again, and say something about you being bad to the bone, and that I can't handle it, and something along those lines.
You wish, loser.
All right, this has been a webcast of mass discussions. This definitely could be the one that drives the nail through. Yeah, W, you're getting canceled for sure. You're already a war criminal. Or a war crook. And this is, somehow worse than all the millions of Iraqis you've killed. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens. This is actually breathing new life into me. So this is fun.
Well, you're guilt by association. You're coming down too.
No, I'm pretty sure at every turn, I make sure to loudly exclaim that my opinion is the opposite of whatever it is that you're saying, and that I don't agree with whatever it is happening. And I will probably put 2 or 3 more disclaimers in the description, and probably do a press release to get ahead of it. And I'm not going to be looped in with it.
Yeah, you are. People are going to be writing. I can see the articles already flooding out about how you were calling everybody a gypsy. Stop saying the word. Well, you were being a Tyson Fury.
All right, that's the end of the episode. You want to? I'm gonna give you 1 second to maybe apologize. Do you want to retract anything that you've said?
Yeah, I'd like to take a second to remind everybody that I'm a war crook. Sorry I turned heel. Sorry you don't like it when I do slant eyes or make my face a darker hue. And or make fun of whatever weird sounds your language is, or it's just all in good fun. I love everybody. It's inclusive. Sorry if I said a slur. Sorry if I offended you. But at the end of the day, I'm just a clown in the sewer, nipping at kids, and but not in a non-sexual way. I'm just a scary clown. Okay, the end.